all you Toy Time Studio subscribers, all you YouTubers, all you toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts, fanatics, fanboy and fangirls. We're doing another live unboxing. We're starting to like this live thing, and it's a very special live unboxing because guess what today is? That's right. This is May 4th. So that you know what that means, right? 2024. May the 4th be with you. That's right. So, in honor of May the 4th, we're going to do some Star Wars unboxings, which I'm behind on also. It's mostly breaks down to Marvel, a stack of like a big pile of Marvel, and then a decent sized pile of Star Wars. So, before we do that, I'd like to remind you to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for tuning in. If you're catching on the rewind, enjoy. These are just shorter, condensed versions without the editing and everything, because I've got a pile of things I've got to get through before I could do a room tour video. And I've been so busy with work, I just haven't had time. I don't have time to sit and edit like I used to. Um, However, before we dive in, also, I'd like to thank Zap Comics and Wayne. I picked this up from Zap. They also have a shop in Manalapan, New Jersey, and they gave me a text. They showed me a picture, and I was like, "Yeah, sign me up. I'm in." So, uh, as you can see on the bottom here, Star Wars 2. This is the big box, so that's why I have it back further. So Star Wars 2, C3PO. So I believe, yeah. So Attack of the Clones. Let's get this tape off. Got my trusty X-Acto knife. Works every time. Got that cardboard layer on the top protecting the package itself, which is also wrapped in plastic, like usual. We'll just cut that tape a little bit. Okay. Now, I'd also like to remind you that with all these live unboxings, since I'm not going into detail in each, like, the way I used to when I edited it, a whole package together, uh, all these hot toys I'm doing the live unboxings with, I've been picking these up over the past few years since pretty much since COVID, since before COVID even, some of them. Some of them I got before COVID, so I mean 2024. We already got 4 years. We're gonna hit five soon. So let's check out the packaging. Hot Toys always does a great job with the packaging. So as you can see here, you got the front there, C3PO, Attack of the Clones, 6 scale figure. You see the die cast. It's also die cast. That's a diecast logo they put on all their diecast figures. Diecast most of those Iron Man diecast suits, uh, Hulkbuster. There's other items, but yeah, this one is diecast because it was a good opportunity. Hot Toys logo and 20th anniversary of the beginning Star Wars. Uh, Before we take this sleeve off, okay, yeah, just show you the packaging outside. On the top, it says Star Wars with space in the background. Now, I like that these just slide off. That makes it easy for displaying or trying to sell it, Not that I'm going to sell it. So as you can see here, let's bring them up a little closer. First layer, very retro, like the old action figures. Very cool. You got C3PO there. You got some mechanical stuff like a droid, something I can't really see it too well. There's a lot of shine in there, a lot of reflection. Um, on the sides, you got a Star Wars logo up top, a picture of the figure, and then a brief summary of his role throughout the prequel trilogy. And then on the back, you got some more of the warning stuff, the other things they have to do, other labels, another picture of the figure. In the that image in the background extends to the side here, with the Star Wars logo. All right, awesome. Okay, so we got a piece of tape we got to open up top. Let's get into this, shall we? I hope everyone's enjoying their May the 4th. Um, I am actually working this weekend. Technically, I'm waiting for calls to come in. So if I didn't have calls coming in, if I wasn't on weekend coverage, then I would be doing a May the 4th marathon and just open all these Star Wars figures. But okay, so here's a little better look. As you can see, you got the figure there. You got like a gun, some kind of a droid part piece. Oh, for his head to swap, I believe. And extra hands. Again, these figures that have batteries, I usually don't use the batteries because they corrode over time. And then you have the stand behind them. Okay. All right, let's dive into this. Um, a lot of plastic covering the figure itself. On the boots, the hands, the head, the whole sternum. In this case, the display stand is actually like a rectangle instead of a, how do you say, six side? Not hexagon. Yeah, hexagon. Ooh, hex, like Scarlet Witch. So these displays have, wow, that's pretty cool. That's actually really nice. We'll take a closer look at that in a second. I've also got, I like that part. This part makes it easy, the hook. Okay, so not going to mess with the hands, not going to mess with much. I hope, I might have to cut these off because they feel a little tight there. So I have to find the seams on the tape, and that can be a little bit of a mission. So let's just hope I'm able to cut enough that, there it goes, sweet. One. There we go, two. Yeah, this figure is pretty sensitive actually, so I'm not going to force any movement. With the diecast figures in particular though, one of the cool parts, it reminds me of the old race cars, Hot Wheels, Matchbox I used to get when I was younger, when I would get the diecast ones, because being that it's diecast, you can feel generally the temperature of the room, and it's usually cool to the touch, uh, being that it's diecast, which is pretty sweet. Uh, just that way you know it is metal, it is metallic, and it actually has like a rubber type of covering for the back, the whole back and arms area before you set it in the box. That's pretty top-notch preservation of your figure there, packaging wise, you know? I'd say so. All right, taking this plastic off of the base, which has a sandy kind of footing area for him, and then it has a nice little engraved uh, like plaque on the front that says Star Wars C3PO, and it also had a plastic layer on that as well. Let's get a closer look at that base real quick. See what I mean? Yeah, pretty cool. And the footing area, that's where the hook is gonna go, the stand. I'll put this over here. got our hook. Come on. There we go. That sound was awful. I thought I broke it for a second. Okay. Now the hook just raises a bit. I'm thinking it's going to have to be lower than that. I don't... Oh, yeah. And then there's also little bits of rubber cushioning in between the legs and the hip area. There we go. Got it out. Any others? No. This figure has some weight to it. Should probably go lower. Now, I'm not sure if I should try to match the footing. Oh, here we go. Oh, the leg just came off. Alright, so I'm going to pop that back in. Leave him be. His feet don't have to match. It's okay. It don't have to match what the footprints are. I'm not going to risk it. So, alright. That's a pretty cool looking figure. Like I said, it has some weight to it. You could feel the temperature of the room. Feels cool to the touch. These parts are pretty, oh, they move when this moves. When you move the elbow. They're sensitive though, so I wouldn't mess with them too much. These two, oh, it's almost like a puppet. Like a puppet. The robot dance move. Okay, so yeah, check it out. C3PO, looking awesome. Hot Toys, good job. The head, I mean, I wouldn't really call this a head sculpt, but still, it is a head sculpt. And then, yeah, it's too easy, I would say, because it's a mechanical type of thing, but they nailed it 100%. And it lights up, so that's the really cool part. But not going to be using that feature. Let's see how tall this figure is. It's about 11 and a half inches tall. And let's just say about 5 7/8, 5 3/4 left to right. This base is going to be taking up 6 1/8, 6 1/4 inches left to right, and front to back it's going to be 3 1/2. So that changes the way the way that I'll be spreading out these figures in the Star Wars section. However, I'm gonna give it a spin. Oh man, the details with the wiring and stuff, that's cool. The whole way that he would move and everything, that very accurate. And the way his legs bend, like they really made it feel like robotics. The legs pop off pretty easy. I don't know about the arms, but I wouldn't be popping them off just to pop them off anyway. I would suggest, not messing with the parts too much. I mean, but do what you want. It's your collection. It's your figure. There's nothing worse than someone else breaking something that belongs to you. If it's you that breaks it, then you're pissed, but you're not as upset because, well, it was your hard work that did it, so you can just replace it. It's on you. So there you have it. C3PO from Star Wars Attack of the Clones, Episode 2. I'd like to thank you for joining us. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for catching us on the rewind. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We've got a lot more figures to go through. Like, we got a lot of things we got to catch up on. But thanks for watching, and may the 4th be with you. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be safe. We'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. Peace.